Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampingCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. I have a fun anniversary card that we're going to do today. And I wanted to do it now while these products were still available. Now we are using the sentiment from the Layers of Beauty stamp set. This is in the annual catalog, so it's still good for a little bit longer. But our Painterly Pears bundle is on the last chance list. We're not using the stamp sets, but we did use the dies to cut out our pears from the designer paper, which is also on the last chance list. And then we use the textured notes dies, and this is also on the last chance list. So lots of things starting to retire, which, you know, it's always at the end of a catalog, things start going out. So if you want any of those items, and I'll post those supplies and the measurements on my blog, you can get those ordered before they're gone. Okay, so I needed to make an anniversary card, and I wanted to go in with some of the colors in this designer paper that I had not really used yet. And where's my anniversary stamp? I thought I had everything ready to go. Happy anniversary. And now I'm saying that the stamp isn't in my box. What is going on? Hold on a sec. Let me see if I got it. Oh. All right, well, I don't know what happened to this stamp. This, and I'm sure I'm going to find it afterwards. Here it is. Okay. Sorry about that. I thought I had everything. All right. We're going to use Happy Anniversary. So I've got Petal Pink, and then I've used 3 different patterns on the designer paper. And I've already pre-cut the a single pair with the leaves, and then a double pair. We're using a piece of this and then the back of this one. I was looking to see what I had quite a bit of, and I have not used much of this paper. So that's what we're going to use today. And I'm going to just glue this down to the right side of our old olive cardstock. Okay, and then I think this is really pretty. I do like the back, the grid paper, but I love they have the petal pink background on with the pears and the flowers. It's just really pretty, I think. All right, I think we're gonna need glue in a minute. Okay, I'm gonna tape this ribbon. This ribbon is in the new mini catalog, but it goes perfectly on this card. Being old olive, it's just kind of a fun kind of lacy ribbon. And then we'll glue this to the card front. And I'm gonna pop up the rest of it. Okay, let's make sure, yeah, we have our card opening the right way. All right, last thing I'm gonna glue, I'm just gonna glue, I think I'll glue this, I'll glue that to the front of the pear. Okay, we'll let that dry for a sec. Let's stamp our sentiment. And we're using Old Olive. You could also use Mossy Meadow, or even Early Espresso. I'm just going to do Old Olive. I'm stamping it to the right a bit because we're going to cover some of the left side with our pear. I have, let's use up some of this. Some of our edges. Now, you may say this does not look like an anniversary card really, but even though it doesn't, it's okay, because I'm going to show you what we're going to do here in a minute. I'm going to put this just slightly to the right. There's more gap over here, but that's only because we are going to add our pear. And I'm going to pop up the pear. Okay. Pop up the pear right there. Might just add a little piece, a double, because this is okay, there we go. And then to finish up the front, I'm going to use some of these Charming Shimmer Faceted Dots. These are an Online Express product, but I love that we have petal pink in here. Okay, so we have our dots. Now, for the inside, I wanted, because this is pears, I printed To the Perfect Pear. Now, I did this on my computer. We don't have that sentiment. So if you can use a Word document program, you can print that out. And so I just printed it out because I thought it would be super cute. And then I cut out the little pears and then put those, glue those down there. And voila, we have our Perfect Pear anniversary card. Super simple, a little bit of extra work if you want to do that, or you can just write it in. My handwriting's not that great, so I chose to print it out. And that's it for today. So some of these items are on last chance list, so if you don't want to miss out, now is the time to get them. And remember, with a $50 order, you'll get a kit of our card class projects for this month. And make sure to use your coupons before the end of February or they will expire. All right, I think that's it for today. Thanks for joining in, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.